Michael Crow here, President, Arizona State University. I just wanted to take this time to congratulate all of you attending your college convocations for your successful completion of what had to be one of the most complex semesters in the history of the known universe. Thank you for your perseverance. Thank you for working with our faculty. Thank you to our faculty. And you've got your degrees, and now let's get out there and make things happen.
Here we are, imperfect in every way. This is certainly not what you imagined. It's not what I imagined. You know, every year I ask our graduates to thank their faculty and friends and those who have supported them, and the arena shakes with yelling and squeals and applause and cheers and whistles, and it's truly deafening, and it is so beautiful. And I miss that. I miss your voices. I miss the energy of your 1,000 heartbeats and all of that adrenaline as you approach this threshold and then pass the threshold of graduation. A long-awaited milestone for all of you and for your families. And I miss shaking your hands. I miss that human energy that flows from one to the other. And maybe it's just part of my own selfish way of just trying to feel just a little bit of your extraordinary successes, of being a small part of your epic poem, only partly written, of who you are and who you will become in this world. All of you have done so much. You've experienced so much. You've grown and you've stretched. All of these big and little creative acts. And you know, for all of those who are with us today, who are watching this graduation, I just wish I could roll these 1 minute, 100-moment films of your time with us at ASU for each of you. Right? Your first time on campus, being lost, attending class for the first time, visiting a faculty member at office hours, meeting your roommate for the first time. Those arguments that you had, the ideas that made you mad, the ones that inspired you, the ones that confused you, and all of those experiments that didn't work, the materials that didn't hold shape, the theories that fell apart, the performances that fell flat, and all those disagreements that you had with your classmates and your collaborators, and perhaps most importantly, those arguments that you had with yourself. And from all of those challenges and those failures, so many successes, so many, big and small, that followed. And I just wish I could play all of these 1,000 1 minute, 100 moment videos for all of our families and our friends to see, because what you have accomplished, what you have experienced here at ASU is simply amazing. Look, all of us are artists and designers or scholars of art and design, and we're a strange breed. We seek novelty. We seek the non-routine. We seek new ways to advance new ideas, new ways to interpret. And so commencement is kind of a strange place for us to be. It's one big ritual. We all dress in the same gowns, more or less, these caps. We walk across stage formally and deliberately, and we shake hands, and we receive our diploma, and we play the same music year after year. And it's important. Rituals are important. In fact, psychologically, cognitively, they release your brain from having to process too much novelty. It actually gives you the space that you need for your emotions, for your memories to form. So graduation is meant to release you from the everyday, the other obligations of your day, so that you can have that space that you need to feel deeply, to remember how you felt, to remember who you were with, and what all of this means. At my own graduation, I was wearing this outfit. I remember my daughter, Sally, who was 2.5 years old. I remember holding her on my shoulders, and she was wearing my cap on her head. And she was pulling my hair, and she was kicking at my chest with her red Converse sneakers. So Sally's 20 now. But I remember her with me like it was yesterday. I remember thinking at that time that my success that day was somehow for her, and thinking that maybe it would change her own trajectory in the world in some way. So each of you have your own Sallys on your shoulders today. Someone who is celebrating with you, someone who inspired you to finish, someone who has supported you and helped you to persist, someone out in the world for whom your accomplishments today might change their lives in ways that you can't now predict. I desperately want you to have those physical and those embodied memories. I want you to cry with your families and your friends and those that love you. I want you to embrace your friends as you say goodbye to this phase of life and as you begin the next stage. Please find a way today, in whatever way it works for your families, in these circumstances, to mark this day, to begin some kind of new ritual, whatever that might be. Take a photograph, a video that reveals something about how you feel today, at this moment, what this all means to you. Hold up a sign, sing a song, stand next to something that you've created. Wear your cap and gown if you have it. Write a poem, and then come back to ASU. 9 months from now, 12 months from now, and walk across stage. Get your diploma. Participate in this ritual. Come back if you can with your friends. Come back with your loved ones. Your moment is now, but your successes are forever. We're here for you. I will be here ready to shake your hand and to celebrate you and to wish you well for the many triumphs that lie ahead for you. We asked all of you to submit reflections, short videos of your time at ASU this past semester, especially in this moment. And so I want to thank all of those that sent in heartfelt responses. And here's what many of you had to say.
My name is Sarah.
Ali Renee Tatnall.
Amanda Molina.
Niti Patadia.
My name's Alex.
Sabrina Cole.
Aircraft. This is Chin.
JC Sullivan.
My BFA in art education,
digital culture,
photography, and film, art history. Class of 2020.
I waited a long time to go back to school to finish my bachelor's degree, so I was really looking forward to celebrating this time.
This definitely isn't how I envisioned I'd be ending my senior year at ASU.
I'm really disappointed that I won't be able to walk and hold my diploma and hear my name called out.
But now, because of what we're going through, we cannot have the same ceremony anymore. But I hope and I believe we'll have something really special.
It does suck that I'm not able to walk across stage, do the handshake and the whole thing.
But I think having a different way to have our graduation ceremony is actually a very unique experience.
I'm proud of myself and all my classmates and the craziness that has been these last few months, for waking up every morning, because it's so difficult to do that when life doesn't feel like it has any stakes.
Being in quarantine has been really draining and unproductive. So being able to finish up all my writing and defend my thesis via Zoom was really exciting.
One thing that I'm really proud of accomplishing here in the last couple of months is being able to defend my honors thesis.
I'm really proud of accomplishing that senior project.
The coronavirus greatly impacted our capstone projects, and despite all of that nonsense, we were still able to pull out some amazing content.
I had applied for a teacher's position at Glendale Elementary School District, and I was hired.
Costume Shop came together to create masks for healthcare workers.
I think that there's a lot that we can learn from ourselves and from others during these challenging times.
I hope that you're staying safe and healthy in these changing times.
Go Devils!
We made it, class of 2020. Congratulations on graduating.
The ASU Alumni Association serves the university by connecting and uniting all alumni, and by striving to create a stronger alumni and university community. The association recognizes the achievements of ASU's newest alums by presenting the Outstanding Graduate Awards, which highlight exceptional academic performance, skillful attention to meaningful extracurricular activities, and service to the Institute and the university. This spring, the Herberger Institute for Design and the Arts chose Jennifer Wheeler, receiving a doctoral degree in Media Arts and Sciences as the Outstanding Graduate Student, and Julia Lopez, receiving a bachelor degree in Interior Design as the Outstanding Undergraduate Student. Congratulations to Jennifer and to Julia. We would like to recognize a handful of the students graduating today that have inspired the Herberger Institute faculty with their creativity, aspiration, and hard work while they've been with us here at ASU.
Started singing when I was very young, probably by myself in my room to Barbra Streisand. After my bachelor's, I went to go do my master's, and after that I became a professional musician and just going where the work was.
I grew up in almost like a stuffed animal factory, so I always grew up with fabrics. So that's like kind of my activity when I was younger, to play with the leftover fabric.
I first became interested in creating works of art at a really young age, but after taking an art history class, I became so interested in sort of the context and the cultural influences in making works that I switched to art history as my undergrad degree. And then that led me to want to learn more.
I sort of grew up in a really small town in Mexico, and we grew up with the indigenous population, and they believe in the connection between us and the earth. And every time that I go back, it always sparks a feeling of curiosity, and that's what my design is about.
My parents noticed that I had rhythm and then decided to put me into dance class. My parents are both teachers, so I grew up around activism, around politics, but I didn't know where my place was in that.
Why singing? That's a good question. There's part of me that can't be separated from my voice. It is your soul touching another's.
My family's always pushing me to creative side. Every weekend I have to make some kind of artwork. So that's how it started. It feels really natural, something that like you brush your teeth every morning.
There comes that point where you have to decide, what am I going to focus on for the rest of my life? And I liked art and studying art and how it's made more than anything else. And that really helped guide my decision.
I think I was just looking more for like an outlet to really express myself creatively, because like I would always try to find places that would help me thrive, and I kind of saw design as an approach to create spaces for people.
My mom's an artist, a designer. In high school, I made more artwork that kind of show my family that I have the ability and the talent to pursue in this industry.
My junior year of high school, I was accepted into the Cesar Chavez Leadership Institute through ASU. And there, through a lot of conversations and a lot of like time with myself, that I knew that dance and justice studies were my two passions, and ASU offered me the opportunity to study both of them.
I was just spellbound by the ability of the voice, and I needed to know how to do it. Once I made that decision or knew that I could do it, I said, of course I'm doing that. And in looking at different schools and different teachers and faculty, it seemed to me that ASU and the Herberger Institute and this particular school of music was very open to expanding oneself.
When deciding where to pursue my PhD, I wanted to come to the Herberger Institute because I felt that they had a huge focus on interdisciplinary work, and as well as new technology and emerging fabrication techniques. One of my focuses is how 3D printing can be integrated into different artistic practices.
Back in high school, I used to volunteer for Phoenix Art Museum, and I always in love with the fashion exhibition that created by Donito Soul, who is now the director of fashion at ASU. So that's how I decided to pursue my education at Herberger Institute.
It was really a place where like I researched, and I really believed in, their ability to have students sort of be innovative, and that was something that really caught my attention from the beginning.
I started going to an event, which used to be called Civil Disobedience, but now it's called Urban Soul. I met Melissa Britt, and Melissa Britt became a mentor to me. And when I was thinking about where to go for college, one of the main factors was that I already had mentorship. I already had a community in the Herberger Institute for Design and the Arts. With the people and with being able to go to Paris with the Urban Arts Club was one of the biggest highlights of my time. And the skills that I really learned in that process have just led me through the rest of my time at ASU and will lead me moving forward.
I really think the highlight of my time here pursuing my PhD has been being able to explore all sorts of new fabrication techniques and discovering sort of the future of where artistic practices can go.
My senior year has always like the most highlighted of my time here at ASU. I met Virgil Ortiz, who also a guest speaker that visited here at ASU. He invited me to help with an exhibition at the Met in New York.
Learning from these amazing professors that we have at the design school, I think the biggest thing that I've taken away from these 4 years is designing for communities, and design is really sort of being that sort of advocate for minorities, and how we use design as a tool to create, impactful spaces for people who maybe their voices aren't heard.
I think for a long time, I was unsure about what I was able to do, but coming here and being able to break through all of that. And I think first and foremost, I would like to thank so many people Stephanie Weiss, Brian Damaris, and Dale Dreyfus, Linda Bennett, and I'd like to thank my friend family here and my own family.
I would like to thank Todd Ingalls and Stacy Kuznetsov, Mary Bates Neubauer, and Dr. Hai Yeon Nam. Those are the members of my committee. I also just want to thank all the faculty and staff, and of course my family. I forgot to mention them, for putting up with me through this entire degree process.
There's a lot of people that I want to thank. Obviously, first would be my grandmother, because she's sort of been the driving force behind me. The other people I want to thank would really be like my professors. It's been sort of a really big honor for me to get to learn from them.
Definitely my family. I can't thank them enough for believing in me and supporting me throughout this journey. All my professors at ASU and all my friends.
I would like to thank my family, my professors, but particular shout outs to Melissa Britt, Mary Fitzgerald, Liz Lerman. I want to thank my fellow seniors, and just a final shout out to Herberger Institute for Design and the Arts and ASU for shaping me into who I am.
Congratulations to each of these highlighted students on the recognition as nominated by their respective school. The Alumni Association has also presented the Moore Award since 1901 to those graduates with a 4.0 GPA who completed their coursework towards their degree while attending ASU within 8 consecutive semesters. This semester we have 25 students who are receiving this award. Congratulations to all of these students on their accomplishments. Our extraordinary school directors have messages they would like to share with you. After each director's message, we will display the names of the graduates for that school. You can also view the personalized slide for each graduate at our ceremony site.
Hello, School of Art graduates. On behalf of all the faculty and staff in the School of Art, congratulations to you on your graduation day. You did it. You made it across the finish line, and we know it wasn't easy. It is never easy. This semester in particular has not been easy. It's been more challenging than any of us had expected. Your creativity, adaptability, and persistence have served you well in this time of unprecedented change in the world. In this past semester, all of you have made art or studied art in new and unexpected ways. You've perfected your expression and have discovered new means of doing so. You've worked with alternative tools and materials. You've engaged with your peers, professors, and learning communities remotely, and your work has been exhibited virtually. And still, above all else, you made your art, you studied it, and you've shared it with us, your community, your family, and your friends. Congratulations. To celebrate you, we've included some images of your work in this video. These images remind us of your accomplishments and your work's ability to speak to us across the boundaries of the gallery space. These images are also a testament of your adaptability, resilience, persistence, and ability to find creative solutions no matter where you work and no matter the materials, the tools, or the exhibition space. This is what it means to be in the arts. You make your art and you share your insights however you can. As you move into post-graduation life, please keep doing this. Please keep making your art. We need you to make your art in spite of any challenges that come your way now or in the future. And society needs you to make your art. As a society, we need the arts more than ever right now. For wellness, for problem solving, for sparking our imaginations, and for inspiring us when times are tough. So again, please keep making your art. And again, congratulations from all of us to all of you, and warmest wishes for continued success and the very brightest days ahead.
To the graduating class of 2020 from the School of Arts, Media and Engineering, a good morning and a big congratulations. Spring 2020 is not a typical graduation by any means, and we acknowledge that. The last few months have been super difficult, and you should be proud of yourselves for reaching this milestone, for exceeding all expectations, and for coming out on top of the unprecedented circumstances. 2020 will forever be etched in our memories. And with that, the graduating class of 2020 will hold a special place in our hearts. It is likely that our challenges as a society are far from over. Unknown challenges emerge on the horizon. But I have no doubt that in the upcoming years, the class of Spring 2020 will set positive examples that will live on for generations. I have no doubt that we will be telling stories of how you have used your creative problem solving to achieve economic progress, societal well-being, and having created opportunities in the new world that is to come. I believe that you are the greatest generation of our times. You will define the country and the world in the years to come. Thank you for being who you are and for the inspiration that you have provided to your faculty, staff, and families over the past few months. With that, I just wish to say a huge congratulations to everybody. Just congratulate yourself. Enjoy the time that you have with your families, and let's stay in touch, support each other on our ways forward. Thank you.
Greetings, graduates. Happy graduation. Happy commencement, class of 2020. On behalf of the faculty, I want to give you the most warm and heartfelt congratulations and say how deeply proud we are of all of you. You've really played a historic role in leaving legacies behind with the work that you've helped to innovate this term, the generosity of spirit with which you've completed your work and helped others, and the vision and voice that you've been honing to build from in the work that you will do ahead. You are a class of students and a generation who values social justice and insists on bringing the whole person to the work that you've done, and that is what's going to make you extraordinary with the work that you will move forward following graduation, building from the vision and the voice that you brought into your work, all the tools, everything that you've studied, developed, rehearsed in your time here, the relationships that you've forged with one another as a network and community, and importantly, everything that you've built with your faculty, your mentors, and the group of people who've been part of bringing you to this moment. Your family from scratch, your community, your friends, all the people who were there to support you and witness your journey. Know how proud we are of you and how confident we are that you're going to move forward from this moment to do extraordinary things, because you've been doing them all along and doing them most especially so this term. So on behalf of the faculty, we give you a very heartfelt congratulations and know how proud we are of you.
Happy Herberger Institute Convocation Day. I'm Heather Landis, Director of the ASU School of Music, and it's my pleasure to congratulate and recognize the Spring 2020 graduates from the ASU School of Music. It's my 33rd year in higher education, and I've never before presented virtual congratulatory convocation remarks, but here we are. And what an interesting and challenging end to the academic year it has been. And I want to recognize that it's not been easy for any of you, but you should be so proud of your accomplishments, your perseverance, your drive, and your resilience. And I don't just mean in the last few months or in the years of your degree, but all the way back to when you first embraced music as your calling, or as I like to think, when music chose you. And here you are, and you did it, and you should definitely celebrate that. At its most fundamental level, music is a language. It touches our emotions, it can lift our mood, it can make us feel more hopeful and more fulfilled. And as musicians, we have learned that we each have a unique voice. We each have something to say musically. We each have a distinctive sound, and we each have ideas about how we will engage with music and how we will engage with others musically. My wish for you is that you use the lessons you've learned, particularly in the last few months, to continue to develop your unique voice, your own distinct message, and your own mission for how you will use music to make a difference in the lives of others, to make a difference in the community in which you live, and to communicate musically about what it means to be human, with hope that this uncertain time affords us more possibility for adventure than ever before. The ASU School of Music faculty and staff join me in congratulating you and celebrating all your accomplishments. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations to all of the graduates of the Herberger Institute for Design and the Arts. Today marks a big day as you prepare to go out and change the world. I'm particularly excited today to celebrate the graduates of the Master's Degree in Creative Enterprise and Cultural Leadership program. I am proud of the way that you have handled the changes and disruptions this semester that have led you to come up with innovative solutions to your applied projects and still be able to create new ways of connecting art and design with society. I know that as you now go and enter the world, that your visions for how art, design, creative enterprise, creative practices, and other ways of working will be the change that we need as we go out and reshape the future of our society with art and design, bringing people together all the way. I am thrilled to be able to say that you are today earning your master's degree in creative enterprise and cultural leadership. Congratulations.
Hello, all of you beautiful design school graduates. I am so excited and proud for every single one of you. Congratulations on what you have accomplished so far. It is actually a wonderful time to go out in the world with a design degree. You know, design is something that helps you solve problems. The skill set that you've learned will help you go out and build a better world when we get on the other side of this incredible crisis. I think it's a moment for you to take time and reflect on all the things you've achieved over the last 4 years. Every single one of us at the design school is going to miss you so much. We can't wait to see your smiling faces again someday. But again, we are 100% confident that you are going to go out and build a better world because you're simply the best. I'm totally embarrassed. I love you. Go out and change the world. Have a wonderful graduation. I can't wait to see you again someday.
As we conclude the Herberger Institute for Design and the Arts Convocation, May 2020, our graduating students have a few thoughts that they'd like to share.
Thank you, ASU, for helping us graduate this year.
and I'm thankful for my friends, my family, and my scholarships that helped me get this far and be able to graduate.
I want to thank all my friends and my family who's supporting me all the time. Especially, I want to thank Professor Lanshu. You always encourage me. Thank you.
As a first-generation graduate, I want to give special thanks to my parents, my family, and my fiancé. Gracias por todo lo que hacen por mí. Thank you.
Thank you to all my family, friends, and professors who have supported me to this moment.
Thank you for ASU School of Music and my mentors and professors.
I just want to thank my family, my friends, and my teachers for supporting me throughout the years. Happy class of 2020.
Thank you to my family, my friends, and my professors for the past 4 years and pushing me to do my best. Most of all, thanks Mom and Dad. You guys have been my #1 supporters. And we did it!
I hope that we can always remember that we are ready to take on any challenges that life may throw at us, and we never have to go it alone.
Thank you to Michael Crow and to ASU for giving us this virtual ceremony so our international family can see us graduate, and thank you to my friends and family for helping me get here.
A great thank you for ASU, all my friends, classmates, and professors. Go Devils!
2020 graduates, here we are at our virtual finish line. Thank you so much to everyone who has been part of this journey who I wasn't able to thank in person. Hurrah!
Thank you for all these memories having here at the university. Thank you to my family who always gave me the hugest support whenever I needed it.
Thank you Mom and Dad, Grandma Donna and Grandpa Jack, all my friends. I'm excited and I'm proud to be graduating from Arizona State University.
Oh, am I recording? Oh snap, let's go, forks up!
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, Alyssa, Aaliyah, my whole family, all of my Kappa Kappa Psi brothers. Thank you guys so much for loving me and supporting me unconditionally. And I'd also like to thank Kevin. We made it, Kevin!
Woo! Mom, Dad, Billy, Kenna, everybody, thank you so much. Shout out to Professors Lisa and Michelle. Love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much to my family, friends, and mentors who have guided me along the way on this musical path. I'd also like to thank my parents especially for always believing me and supporting me with my music.
Woo! Thank you everyone. Thank you Grandma, Jimmy, Ryan, Mom and Dad. Woo!
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I want to thank my family, blood, and chosen, and I want to thank my friends. And to the Sun Devil Nation, we did it.
I am so grateful to be an ASU graduate. Thank you to my family and friends for making this possible and supporting me through it all.
Thanks to all my friends and family, the Jatons and the Eatons, and my wife Nigeri, and all the professors at ASU. Thank you.
Mom and Dad, thank you so much for your love and support with my undergrad these last few years. I am beyond excited to be starting my master's at ASU this next semester. Much love.
Shout out to my family for always supporting me in my dreams. Shout out to my best friends, Jasmine, Madai, and Taylor for letting me always postpone on them to get work done. And shout out to my boyfriend, Ryan. Love you guys.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, and Danny, my boyfriend, Tyler, my best friend, Shari, and all of my professors.
Thank you to all of my family and friends for all your love and support over my years at ASU. I couldn't have done it without you. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you to my friends and family who supported me through this journey.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. You know, I'd like to thank the school, Arizona State University, and my mother. Mom, I did it. I love you. Take it easy, guys. We graduated.
Thank you to my family, friends, and colleagues for supporting me through my master's degree.
Gracias a mis padres por el apoyo durante estos 4 años de mucho esfuerzo y dedicación, porque sin ellos nada de esto sería posible.
As an architect, I believe in only one constant, that is change. I'm excited to be graduating with the class of 2020 and enter the real world to make a difference. Go Devils!
Thank you to my mom and dad, professors, colleagues, and friends, and of course my loved ones for the much needed love and support. Thank you, and I love you.
I want to thank my parents, my sisters, my friends, my boyfriend, my peers, my professors, everyone I've met at ASU. Congrats, guys.
Hi, I'm Rosa Lojudice, DMA in Collaborative Piano, and I'd like to thank the music department for a great 4 years of performances and musical growth.
My name is Adam Roston. I'm a film major and editor, and I just want to thank my parents and my friends for helping me get this far. I'm just happy to be graduating. Go Sun Devils.
Thank you to all of my family and friends for supporting me in this crazy dream. And thank you to my design and production family. I wouldn't have been able to make it without you.
It has been a pleasure to be at SU family. I would like to say thank you to all of my professors, advisors, and classmates. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you to my professors, my coach, my classmates, and especially my teammates for an amazing and memorable 4 years. Go Devils!
Congratulations, ASU Herberger Institute Class of 2020. We cannot wait to see what you do with all that you have learned and done and created here out in the world. All the lives that you're going to change as you build culture, as you contribute to our public happiness, as you make the world better. You know, this world needs you more now than it has ever needed you before. You are prepared. You are talented, you are brilliant. We will miss you. We hope that you will come back and join us at our December Convocation in 2020, or come back next May in 2021. We wish you the best. Good luck. Congratulations. Stay in touch. Stay healthy. And please take care. Congratulations, graduates.
One, two, three, four. 2, 3.